Alright, welcome to my channel. It's the real Kristen with the Untitled Chapter 2222. So let's see what messages we need today. Freaking car flew right out. Nine of Cups. So I am getting right now that you may have had a lot of options and things to choose from, and I'm viewing this card as that you've chosen one. I am getting that you're happy with what you've chosen recently. I'm going to clarify it with a freaking angel card, and let's see what have you chosen recently. Okay, so you may have been struggling with some ego. I don't know if you can really see it. Some ego issues lately. It could be that you're struggling also with negative or fear-based thoughts. And this is also being overly focused on material things. So maybe what you chose recently that you are happy with was kind of a material thing or materialistic, ego-based, and it's coming through to evaluate why you have chosen what you chose recently. Like, is this going to give you a temporary like happiness, or are you making choices and choosing things that are kind of going to make you happy in the long run? These cards are really flying out right now. Okay, so we have Five of Pentacles. So this can be an energy of not being fully satisfied, like financially at this time, or kind of feeling out in the cold. Someone may have left you kind of feeling that way, and so maybe that's why you chose something that's kind of ego based, that's going to make you happy in the short term, was just because you weren't, like, you know, exactly feeling well. We have the Hangman. I think that this is saying that you really need to get some other perspective, right? Like, the Hangman's all about, he hangs upside down to kind of see things from a different point of view. And there's kind of all this electricity at the top. So I think that it's time to evaluate, like, are you making choices that are ego-based? Or are you making choices that are kind of for the greater good of, like, humanity in general? I'm going to clarify with the angel cards. Okay, that one flipped out. The Magician. You're ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So Spirit wants you to know you have everything you need to create a really magical kind of life. And also, I think if you're trying to manifest, like, more money, it's like it's going back to Hangman, like getting another perspective. If you're trapped, if you feel trapped. Also, the ego card said being overly focused on material things and a false sense of entrapment. So if you're feeling trapped in the way that you make your pentacles, that you make your money, get another perspective. If you're doing something you've always done, you know, you might need to get some, like, step back and get some perspective that there's other ways. You're not stuck in the way you've always done something. We have Nine of Swords. So this came up in the reading I did 2 nights ago. as well. And so there's still like this anxiety, these issues keeping us up at night. This woman has like almost little voodoo doll babies around her, and she has spiders crawling on her, crows up at the top. So I am getting you maybe having like financial issues, and the ego issues could be causing you like anxiety and depression too, but that may be more like subconscious. So really make a list or a mental note or whatever you need to do to kind of look at the underlying reasons of why you're doing things the way you are and why you're making the choices that you are. But you have the Empress here. So for some of you, especially if you are in a masculine energy, getting some kind of motherly nurturing can really help right now. For others of you, it's tapping into your own nurturing energy. So it's like being gentle with yourself while you're experiencing what's going on with your decisions. And then you have the Nine of Wands here. Sorry guys, I had to pause the video for a minute. So with the Nine of Wands, I think you're kind of overcoming like whatever this darkness represents. So if this is your mind or some kind of outside force, you're really working through these things to get where you're headed. I feel like you're going to know what that means. It might be something different for everyone. I do want to remind you that this is a collective reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Five of Air, so an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation and review everyone's motives. So really look at like the motives of others around you right now. But this is also like looking at your own motives, like what's motivating these choices you're making. I still feel a heavy energy. This is a timeless reading meant to find you like when you come across it. But today is January 19th, 2022. And so we're in a Mercury retrograde. And so I'm feeling in general like a heavy energy right now. I've been resting all day. It's been a lot. It's been really called to rest, and since it is a timeless reading, you need to kind of up your rest and your self-care while you evaluate kind of yourself and like the reasons why you're making the choices you're making. King of Earth, so a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered. So there could be new, like we're talking about evaluating your choices, like where you're at, getting another perspective. There could be a new like offer coming in for you. So these new opportunities come in, like really consider them. Okay, so I am getting Eight of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. So if you are considering kind of learning something new or going back to school, that is encouraged. The Dreamer, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So it's also a good time to network, right? Because you need to get connected with people who can offer you these opportunities, like if this reading's resonating with you. We have the High Priestess, so really get in touch with your intuition. If you need to seek out kind of a personal reading, I do offer personal readings. You can email me for professional inquiries. I do have my email in the description box below. So if you want to get some more specific counseling on like what's going on with your ego, if you're open to shadow work, and you want to get some direction and some clarity about like where you're headed, why you're making the choices you're making, you can get a personal reading. Other than that, you may want to just go to someone you trust their intuition And if you don't want to seek guidance outside yourself, just like ask spirit for direction and really tap into your own intuition. Alright, what else needs to come up? King of Wands. So I'm getting here like you're ready to really step into your passion and what like your purpose is. This is also like spiritual, like feeling really spiritually in tune. So I think that it's time to like reflect and get into your power. So really, if this is resonating for you and you're in a place where you're not happy with kind of what you're doing to make money, maybe career wise, there's other options. There's people out there to help you make changes. And you can also ask for people and other opportunities. So whatever that is for you, asking your spirit guides, asking God if that resonates for you, asking the universe. Ask for these people who are going to help you and guide you, and offer you these opportunities. Ask for them to cross your path when you're ready for it. And you're not alone. So like spirit's here to help you. Sometimes you just need to ask. So protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So especially if you're feeling disempowered at work or with what you're making money with, it's time to cut the cords energetically with this and call your power back. Move on to something different, right? Where are you being called to journey to? So for some of you, is this a move? Is it that you need a change of scenery? Is it just taking a trip? The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So kind of if you're walking through these dark valleys and it feels like this energy around you, like there's a light, there's a path that leads to this other place, right? It leads to like this beautiful place that's emotionally fulfilling. So it's really time to up your self-care and really evaluate why you are where you are and why you're making these decisions. So ego-based decisions can be for like status, power, money. So money's a tool in this world, right? So you need it to live and to like make things happen. However, if you're too much in your ego, you may be unsatisfied with the decisions you're making in the long run. Sometimes ego-based decisions, we don't even realize like that's how we're making decisions. So I hope this helps. That's all I have for your reading today. If you do want to add me, follow me on Instagram, it's at @TheRealKristen. Okay, I'll link that below as well. Thank you.